Hey guys, this is CrazyKnightHero. For those new to my channel, welcome to the kingdom. Oh my goodness, did we get a lot of info. Because of Game Informer, they have a special deal with Bungie, and they just revealed a bunch of stuff about the new Rise of Iron DLC. Thanks to Game Informer, we learned that we'll only be getting 5 new story missions, and that may seem low, but the Taken King only really added like 8. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of side missions and quests and stuff to fill your time, so I'm not really worried there. And they revealed a new public activity called Archon's Forge, and it looks like it works similar to Court of Oryx. You'll probably get these materials to start it or whatever, like with the runes in Court of Oryx, but it puts you in a like 5-minute round-based combat scenario. Then it ends with a boss, and it has its own like exclusive set of like weapons and gear even, so I'm excited for that. And the biggie, here we go. The new Crucible mode is called Supremacy, and if you know what kill confirmed is, yeah, it's kill confirmed. So what this means, the game type is still centered around just mainly killing people, but when you kill an enemy guardian, you don't receive any points yet, and they drop like a little engram thing, as you can see from this picture. And then you have to run and pick up their engram to then score points. And when your ally dies too, they drop an engram, but it appears blue for you, so you know that it is one that your friendly dropped. So if you run over that one, then you can deny points from your enemy. And it's said to have very short spawn times, probably like Mayhem Clash right now. And there's 3 variations. There's 6v6, there's Rumble, and then there's Inferno. So interesting. We also learned that the first time Iron Banner comes around, since the drop of this DLC, they will be having Supremacy as their first game mode. So I'm pretty sure people are going to get their heads around it real quick and stuff like that. And I think it'll be fun. I thought it would have been a little bit more interesting, but kill confirm's not bad, and I'm still excited. Now, something very interesting is they revealed the game mode before Gamescom, and that will be around August 16th, I believe. But they still say there's one big major thing they haven't released yet. They still have that trick up their sleeve like they were talking about at the end of that stream that we had. And a lot of people are speculating that it will be custom games or private matches, and that would be absolutely insane. I would be so happy if they did that. And I guess that would be another reason why maybe that they left the old consoles behind. But anyways, there's a lot of speculation on that front, and it would be amazing if they did that. Custom games hype! Maybe. So remember, don't get your hopes too high, but I'm still excited. And as far as Crucible maps go, there will be 4 new Crucible maps, but Xbox players will only get 3. So they described the maps a little bit here. There's one called Last Exit. Venus subway station with a cliffside, tight train tubes, and maintenance tunnels, and cover-ridden outdoor area. And then we have Floating Gardens. Vex Shrine on Venus with floating Vex radiation fluid, waterfall, and an internal bridge. Then we have Skyline, Clovius Bray facility on Mars with a vista overlooking the buried city, a rail car, and a hologram that lights the lobby. Nice. And then we have the PlayStation exclusive one, which is called Icarus. Solar collection site on Mercury, set inside a large array. So that's cool. On that one, we get to see sort of like what we actually did with Mercury, not just some Vex technology like one of the old like Golden Age things actually. So that's nice. Some more things we learned about that would impact the Crucible majorly is there's these new artifacts you can get in memory of the Iron Lords that have fallen through these weekly bounty things. So this is how you get them again. Obtained through weekly bounties from Tyra Karin, a new person in Fellwinter's Peak. Get a Iron Lord's Legacy token. Spend token on one of the 3 artifacts available for that week. Complete small ritual to activate the artifacts. Sounds good to me. Anyways, this is the one I'm most excited for. Memory of Radagast. Allows sword to reflect energy-based projectiles, including Ogre Eye Blast and Guardian Rockets. That just sounds insane. Sometimes I just like to use my sword in the Crucible, but it's not always the best choice, of course. And now that they're doing this, they're making it more viable, which is awesome, because that just sounds ridiculous. Reflecting rockets. Yeah! Now this one seems really good for Trials of Osiris, but that's just me. Memory of Perun highlights enemy guardians with full supers in yellow and low health in red. So you could possibly have like a spotter person saying if people are weak or if they have their supers and stuff as a kind of a lookout, and I just think that would be intense to have. Now this one strikes up just a little bit of controversy, just a wee bit, but it's called Memory of Similar, dramatically reduces any damage over time effects. And in the description of this, we learned that the Thorn is coming back in year 3. And if you really hate dying by that Thorn, you can just get this artifact to reduce any damage over time effects. And I think they counted smoke grenades as well, and maybe a few other things like Firebolt, of course. I don't know how many things this would really help for, but still useful and makes you a bit stronger. And then we have Memory of Yolder. Eliminates all sprint cooldown effects. So if you have ever had that moment in Destiny where you're like going all over, you jump a lot, you sprint a lot, and you just kind of can't sprint again for a really long time, that gets rid of that. So whenever you want to sprint and you click down that joystick, you can sprint. So that's pretty nice. Then this one is a pretty big biggie as well. Memory of Fellwinter. Lose your super, but gain an extra grenade and melee charge, as well as a small boost to all stats, and having Orbs of Light regenerate your grenade and melee abilities. Wow! This one is really intense. It really changes the way you would build your Guardian, and I don't think it would be able to stack with other things that give you additional melee or grenade charges, because when you think about it, if you were a hunter, right, gunslinger, and you had the perk on your subclass where it gives you a second throwing knife, and then you had this artifact, so then you would have 3 throwing knives and a second grenade, and then you get the sealed Ahamkara grasps, that would be 4 throwing knives. That's ridiculous. But it would be so awesome if it did. So I guess we just have to wait and see. Okay, finishing this up, you got 3 left. Memory of Gladian. Gain a detailed radar at all times, and radar shows when aiming primary weapons. Oh my. That is really cool because none of these are class specific or anything. So it's like Knucklehead radar for like everybody. But then again, I guess they're still used to Knucklehead radar if you got a different artifact, but seems less relevant nowadays. And then we have Memory of Scory. Glow with a light that speeds up super recharge for all nearby allies. I don't know if you physically glow. If you did, that would kind of give you away. But again, it would show the enemy, I guess, who to focus on. So that might be a little bit spooky, having yourself glow. But increased supercharge, always nice. Now this one you cannot use in PvP at all, but it's Memory of Timur. Melee attacks have a chance to turn low-power minions of the darkness into allies. Another melee or a 30-second time limit cancels the effect. Turning enemies into allies, that's pretty weird. I'm sure it'll still be fun to play around with, but interesting. I probably wouldn't use it very much, but yeah, there it is. Okie dokie, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much all the big news concerning the Crucible, so if I miss anything, please let me know down in the comments. And which artifact would you use, and what thing coming to the Crucible are you most excited for? I'm excited for pretty much all of it, really. But this has been CrazyKnightHero. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out of here.